And another drop here for the Dow Jones Industrial Average after the Dow off 1.5% last week, down another 28 right now, although we were down 65 moments ago, the Dow at 15,396. Rob, so what's going on? Is it just profit taking? Is it fear about the Fed unwinding their stimulus? I mean, we've just seen a lot of people pulling back in the last week or so.
I bow to you.
I bow to you.
It's summertime. No one cares. So around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time this weekend, we'll start to care. I'm sorry, about 11:30 this morning, we'll start to care. There's just no big story driving the market at this point in time. We're out of earnings season. We're starting to look at some of the announcements that are going to come down the road. September 10, new iPhone. Unless it's a transponder or you can beam people up, it's a phone. So that's not going to move the market. BlackBerry saying they're for sale. That's kind of interesting. They're basically internet roadkill. And JCPenney, big story today in the news because their board of directors hates Bill Ackman.
Activist investor. He's been going. We've seen a lot of activist investor talk lately, trying to break up Sony, JCPenney. We saw involvement with Yahoo. We've seen large stakes being taken over at Netflix. So what is going on with these activist investors in the last 6 months?
What's interesting about this particular one, not Dan Loeb and Sony, but not Carl Icahn and Dell, but Ackman, he's been so wrong on Herbalife, basically saying it's a multi-level marketing, of which I kind of agree. When you have to sign up your friends, but it's working, so you can't short it. He's trying to short it. When it comes to JCPenney's, he came in, brought in Ron Johnson, fired a lot of people, closed a lot of stores. It's not working out. He needs to go away. The board of directors doesn't like him. He's calling for a new CEO, of which JCPenney is going to go out of business. It's not when, it's not if, it's when. It's just a matter of time. So he's right, but no one wants to hear that he's right. So the board's upset with him. They can't get financing as a company. They're going to start manufacturing everything that they make in JCPenney's in China because there's no other option to build it in America. They've run out of money. They've run out of time. They're done.
Yeah, you mentioned, Loeb, Ackman, Icahn. These guys take 7 to 10% stakes in companies, buying up stock. And do you feel that it's appropriate that they all of a sudden have this major voice and can tell the company what to do?
I think there's a place for activist investors, and when it works out really, really well. But as George Clooney will say, when Dan Loeb got involved with Sony, go away. You don't know anything about making movies. They're supposed to make flops. With that said, they're not supposed to make flops. They're not supposed to misappropriate publicly traded companies' money. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't in this conversation. Do I believe in activists? I think they're very, very important for companies like Clorox. It worked out terribly, terribly well, but it doesn't always.
Okay. And then the Apple announcement, you just think it's going to be an iPhone 5S probably this fall, no iWatch or anything? We'll see, I guess.
Maybe it slices bread.
Okay. Ooh, that'd be fun. The iPhone 5S, it slices bread. Sorry.